See, we've watched Suryakumar Yadav over the years and he's been pretty good, and Mumbai Indians have backed him. He's batted in the top three always. But we saw Surya, who batted very well for the first 10 overs, and then his sort of tempo tapered off and struggled a little bit to keep the pace. But today, for me, was Surya coming of age, and it's a culmination of the kind of form that we've seen. He's batted beautifully. Forget about the runs, just the timing and the quality of shots that he's played. And today, he played right through the innings. So we saw Surya of all in the first 10 overs, and then Surya almost matching Hardik Pandya and Pollard like with strike rate in the last 10. Interesting also that he hit all the shots in the front of the pitch in the first 10, 15 overs, and in the death, he was exploring the V behind him. So this was, for me, I think the best Surya innings that I've seen in the IPL.
I'll just add one thing, Suryakumar Yadav for India's T20 team.
They clearly need some bolstering with their batting. So a foreign batsman could come in the shape of David Miller. They could afford to leave Tom Curran out and sort of commit themselves to a genuine bowler, some Indian bowler like a Varun Aaron, for example, or, if they want more sort of bowling quality or bowling sort of edge in their bowling than Ocean Thomas. But clearly, Tom Curran and Ankit Rajput, they'll have to start looking beyond them, I guess.
They've made quite a few changes for this game, and of course, it hasn't still worked. They are waiting for Ben Stokes to join, but will that solve all their problems? I'm not 100% certain. Chopping and changing, I'm not a huge fan of, but then there was one bright spot, rather two. Shreyas Gopal picking 2 in 2 looked very effective in conditions that were not conducive for spin bowling. And Karthik Tyagi looks like a nice little spark of youth who has a decent future ahead of him.
My impression of Steve Smith was that in the last two innings, he's just trying to hit the big shots too early. Considering that there isn't much depth, he's not playing for Mumbai Indians where he feels the pressure of quality, hitters down the order. He can take his time and, just play himself in because he's a quality player, not the ideal T20 player because that's not his strongest suit. Having said that, he's really improved as a T20 batsman. So I see him reviewing his own approach and come good. Sanju Samson is the big question. Are we going to see a repeat of Sanju Samson's IPL performance through the season again this season? Time will tell. But this season is a big one for him because really everyone is looking at him, and this time it's not going to be like a young man, with potential. Now they want that potential to provide results.
The way Steve Smith got dismissed twice in 3 innings, the same can be said about Sanju Samson. Inside edge for Steve Smith trying to muscle the ball through the onside against a high-quality fast bowler. First was Pat Cummins, then it was Jasprit Bumrah. It just hasn't come out right, and Sanju Samson was bounced out twice. So while Steve Smith will find a way, Sanju Samson should expect a lot of bouncers coming his way because he's batting in the top 3, top 4. And barring Sharjah, everywhere else, you've got decent sized boundaries. So a lot of bouncers are going to come and he'll have to find a solution to it because if you start getting out very often in a similar fashion in a T20 game, then it's not going to be easy for him to turn it around.
Yeah, considering that the pitches are not turning and the spinners aren't quite making an impression, very often they've had to bail out from, say, Rahul Chahar or Krunal Pandya and get Pollard to bowl. So that is the kind of depth that they have. Pollard really bowls those crucial 2-3 overs to make up for somebody's off day, especially spinners. And then you're talking about 3 quality bowlers. In fact, Mumbai Indians this time round is looking even stronger with their bowling attack. Because last time around they had McClenaghan who would sometimes go for runs, Trent bowl with the new ball. He bowled 3 overs today. He's growing in confidence. And Pattinson has been a revelation. The pitches are such that you want to keep it straight and quick and just maybe vary the length on occasion. He's doing that perfectly. So high quality bowling attack. And what do I say about Bumrah? No more words left, to praise him. So everything's looking really good for Mumbai Indians.
They've got pedigree, they've got depth, they've got Jasprit Bumrah opening the bowling. In fact, all 3 bowlers can bowl at different stages in the game. This time around, they went for Jasprit Bumrah with the new ball. which was a fantastic decision. Got rid of Steve Smith. Trent Bolt is giving them wickets up top with the new ball because he's able to swing the ball, dismiss Yashasvi Jaiswal, and the bouncer. You don't associate bouncers with Trent Bolt, but he did bowl a good bouncer. He is a test class bowler. Dismissed Sanju Samson, and Pattinson has been fairly good even when the ball is rolled because he's got that hit the deck hard kind of bowling style. So they've got enough depth there, and Kieron Pollard every now and then is giving you enough overs. So much so that we're not even missing Hardik Pandya's bowling, and he tends to bowl a lot of overs. 2 years ago, he was their highest wicket taker.